Hello, everyone. It's great to be with you again. Thank you so much for all your kind comments below my recent videos. I read them all. I try to answer, and some of ideas, yes, I will be talking about this. There's no question that our lives are changing very quickly due to the virus we have to deal with. Today, I would like to focus on photography. And since many of us will be staying at home for an extended period of time, I would like to talk about photographing exactly at home. Very often our idea about photography is that we need to go to this very rich and popular locations. When you shoot street photography, you want to be in New York. When you shoot landscape, you want to hit some famous parks. But actually, especially for those of you that just learned photography, this is not always the great way to go. Why? Because when you are in confined space and you are familiar with this space, you have opportunity to observe the space every single day, it really helps you to learn photography. It helps you to observe how light, like for example, in my case, entering my apartment through the window is interact with subjects around me. And this is very important to observe this every single day. For example, when I wake up in the morning, quite often the sun hits inside of my bedroom, so I could see how it moves throughout the walls, hit my door, some objects that are on my table, on my desk, and this is such a fabulous way to exercise your visual muscles. Then you start photographing. You start looking how light works with your environment and start using lines and perspective and your creativity to decide on your framing. And even in the kitchen, in the bathroom, you can do exactly that. Let me show you one example. This image I shot in my bathroom sink and just using a very simple flashlight as a source of light. I underexposed the image and that's what I got. Here's another image, the same space, but I overexpose it. You can do so many exercises like this throughout your entire house or apartment, and you don't need anything fancy or rich. Simple spaces are actually much better to exercise your visual muscles. In fact, a few months ago, I worked on the project where I put a very strict limitations. So I said to myself, Olaf, you can only photograph what you see by sitting at your desk. So I cannot walk around. I have to sit in my chair and photograph only what I could photograph from this position. Take a look at the imagery I shot. And of course, some of you may have really nice and beautiful houses. So let me give you a few other examples. And here there are a few images that I shot in the Gaudi's house in Barcelona. It's a very beautiful space. Everything was shot inside, but I spent there about 3-4 hours just shooting these beautiful spaces with the light interacting with all the objects inside. Take this as an opportunity to learn photography the right way. You are familiar with the space, watch for the leading lines, watch for perspective, and just create a beautiful poetic imagery. And this is, let me repeat, this is especially important if you learn photography, if you want to learn composition. No, don't go to very busy, crowded streets. That's not how you learn photography. First, you need a few simple lines and light, and make sure you can arrange those lines within the frame. Once you learn this, feel free to move to more space, to more crowded areas. So I'm really amazed by some people that shoot this YouTube videos going into these crowded spaces, walking through the town and shooting everything that is basically around them without much thought. Okay, so this practice is important, and I do these exercises almost on daily basis because I know that the next time I'm on the street, when I travel, all these exercises pay off with certain imagery, lines and light emerging and putting themselves in the right spots. I hope it makes sense what I'm saying, but stay safe, stay at home if you don't have to go out, make sure that your family is safe, and do not give up on your photography. This is maybe that's opportunity to craft great imagery with what we have around us. So let me know what you think. I would like to thank you for supporting me, this channel, by buying my book. And next time I will try to share footage from my recent trips. Okay? Stay well and safe, my friend.